Good to see you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Everybody, please have a seat. It is wonderful to be here at Stromberg Metalworks, and I want to thank Bob Gaughan and his lovely bride of 58 years, Patricia, for their incredible hospitality. I also want to note that you've got your great senator from the state of Maryland, Ben Cardin, in the House. Give him a big round of applause. Your other senator, Barbara Mikulski, couldn't make it but wanted me to say hello on her behalf, as well as Majority Leader Steny Hoyer, who couldn't make it but wants to say hello as well. And I know they are all incredibly proud of this amazing facility. I just took a tour with Bob and saw a little bit of what you guys do here, saw the workers turning raw metal into sheets, cutting it into shapes, banging it into finished products. Everybody here is proud of what they do, and it shows in the great work that you do. This is a company with a proud history. Paul Stromberg, a former Navy metalsmith, founded it in 1940. In 1958, a young former Marine, Bob, came on as chief engineer. And nearly 30 years later, Bob bought the company. Today, it is in its 70th year of operation. It is employee-owned. It continues to grow. We've got a unionized workforce that where folks who put in a hard day's work get a living wage that allows them to support a family. This is a community business where even during downturns and tough times, people are looking out for each other. So it just describes, I think, what's best about America and what's best about American business. And we are very, very proud of you. It's an all-American success story, and I'm proud to be here. That's right. Now, this morning, we learned that our economy grew at a rate of 2% over the last 3 months. We've had 9 consecutive months of private sector job growth after nearly 2 years of job loss. But as we continue to dig out from the worst recession in 80 years, our mission is to accelerate that recovery and more rapid growth so that businesses like this one can continue to prosper and we can get the millions of Americans who are still looking for jobs back to work. Now, I don't believe that government can or should guarantee the success of this company or any company. I don't think Bob or any business owner expects government to guarantee success. Success has to be earned. It has to be earned the old-fashioned way through great ideas and hard work and great employees. That's the American way. But there are times, like in the past few years, when our economy is hit with as devastating a blow as we've seen, when credit is frozen, when demand is stalled, that we've got a responsibility to offer temporary and targeted incentives to spur investment, to knock down, and that's what we've done. Since I took office, we've cut taxes for small businesses 16 times. 16 different tax cuts for small businesses. Instead of providing tax break for companies that are shipping jobs overseas, we're giving tax breaks to encourage companies to invest right here in the United States of America, in small businesses, in clean energy firms, in manufacturers, in businesses like this one. And we've taken steps to expand lending to small businesses, which, even with good credit, continue to have difficulty borrowing the capital they need to grow. It's been just over 1 month since I signed the Small Business Jobs Act into law. And in that month, just 1 month, through just one provision in that bill, the Small Business Administration, the SBA, has supported nearly $3 billion in new loans to more than 5,000 small businesses across the country. That's fast. And we expect that when all is said and done, these steps will help support tens of billions of dollars in loans to our entrepreneurs so they can expand, they can grow, and they can hire new workers in communities like this one. Now, that same initiative also accelerated $55 billion in new tax relief for businesses that make job-creating investments over the next year, including by extending a provision in the Recovery Act called business expensing or bonus depreciation. Now, this is a pretty simple concept. What it does is allow a business like this one to immediately deduct 50% of the cost of certain investments like new equipment. And I was talking to Bob, and he says he's got to buy a new piece of equipment for this plant basically every year. The reason this company is able to compete against low-wage countries, against